In a vast world, we meet many different people. Today we will be looking into knights of the medieval times. Home and daily life of a knight was pretty straightforward. The day started off with prayer and breakfast followed by extensive training, all types, like sparring, jousting, and strategizing. Later in the day, they accompanied their lords on many hunting or adventurous trips. They then would study chivalry, being the study and principle of knighthood as in the fear of the Lord, being baptized Christians, serving the Lord with honor and faith, and protecting the weakened, just to name a few. Knights were seen as neither high nor low in society, but were top dog when it came to jousting and tournaments. The words joust and tournament are often used
National Geographic
interchangeably.
is always told
Joust
powerful
meaning
stories
single
about our
combat
past.
between two horsemen,
I'm
tournament
Charlie
however
Andrews.
meaning two parties of knights
Now I'm
in
one
mounted
of those
combat.
stories.
In jousting only
Two men,
nobles could ride,
130 pounds of armor,
must
on two
own
war horses.
his own horse in
This
these
is
duels,
full
as
contact
there was a
jousting.
chance they
You
could
will
be
get
lost
hurt.
in the match to the victor.
I have
Normally a
dedicated my
three-point
entire
system
life
was
to
used.
jousting. I have
1 point
sacrificed
for
everything to
breaking
become a world
of
champion.
breaking your
This
lance
is
on
the
the chest
real
of an
thing.
opponent. Two
This is
points
my life's
for lance
passion.
breaking on
You like
opponent's
powerful
helmet.
stories?
3 points for
That's a
knocking your
powerful
opponent off
story.
his horse.
Knights of Mayhem
Jousting in
on the
tournaments.
National Geographic Channel.
In a book called The Days of Chivalry, John Hampden wrote, "A knight was expected to be gentle and faithful to his lady, fearless in battle and tournament, courteous and merciful to a defeated enemy, and honorable in everything." Food knights ate were lots of beef and mutton as main meats, venison eaten after a successful hunt being deer meat, chicken and egg, vegetables and fruits, main drink being wine, which was poured out like water. Many elaborate spices were also used in meat that was spoiled. When lords gained confidence in their knights, they appointed them a castle. Most castles being large and elaborate had many rooms, mainly being built on high rocky ground for protection, having fortresses and a drawbridge, in some cases surrounded by a moat also for protection. Knights however could fend for their own, having countless weapons, some varying from daggers to maces to lances. The most famous use by a knight, however, was the longsword and greatsword. They were skilled in all weaponry, however. Security. The knight was the lord's right-hand man, and there to protect or enforce the will of his lord, swearing loyalty till death, and often dying for their lord, was the way of the knight. The relationship of protection, however, was not one-sided, as the knight was protected financially with land, called fief, and sided with his knight, and was sided always protected by his lord in civil disputes.